Okay guys, so we just tested a little while ago the thermal piles on Bradford White heaters. This time we ran into a Rheem heater. This is a Rheem Professional Classic Series. This Rheem does not have a thermal pile. This Rheem has a thermocouple. How I know that? Couple things. It's got a more of a copper style wire or tube that goes to the thermocouple. This valve does not have any blinking lights. Unlike the Honeywell that has some operational lights on it, this does not have any power inside the valve per se. So I can tell you that it's a thermocouple, and this testing of the thermocouple is going to be a little different than the thermal pile. In order to get the thermocouple out on an FVIR sealed combustion style water heater these days, you are going to have to disconnect the burner tube, the pilot tube, and the thermocouple and take the burner assembly completely out. The only other last thing that's stuck here is this igniter. It's an igniter like they have on a grill. So in this instance, here's your burning assembly. We're going to test this in a fairly similar way. We're going to use our Klein M700. We're going to grab a couple of these wires, the connectors that come with the tool. You can slide your leads right inside here. One of the clips goes right on here, just like on there, and then one goes on the very tip of the thermocouple. You got to get your torch and just hit the thermocouple. A healthy thermocouple should be around 30 millivolts. So clearly on this water heater as well, we're in the 40s, we're in the high 40s. That thermocouple is operational and working. So that thermocouple would not have been the reason that this gas valve wouldn't either operate, open, or stay open. It's a very simple test. And again, you need one lead on the actual copper outside, and you need one other lead on the very tip of this, which is a little different colored metal. They are dissimilar metals, so you can kind of see where it starts and stops there. And then lastly, to recap, you're going to go to voltage, you're going to go to DC volts, and then you're going to press the select button to get to millivolts, which is obviously a lot smaller than 1 volt. So again, this is to test the thermocouple on a standard atmospheric water heater.